Yeah, we back. Now today, man, we got some crazy news, man, but let's jump right into it. Like, share, subscribe, Cash App in the description. Support the platform, support the platform. Now, an employee was deleted at the cab car repair shop, police say. It happened at the Tires Plus at 577 DeKalb Industrial Way shortly before 1:30 p.m. A 24-year-old man has lost his life after a shooting at Decatur Auto Repair Shop on New Year's Eve, according to DeKalb Police. It happened at the Tires Plus at 577 DeKalb Industrial Way shortly before 1 p.m. When officers arrived, they found an employee of the repair shop with multiple wounds. He was taken to the hospital by EMS, where he later passed away. DeKalb Police identified him as 24-year-old Daniel Gordon. Detectives identified the suspect accused of taking his life as 30-year-old Kadarius McDowell. DeKalb Police said McDowell had taken his car to the business for service. At some point, Gordon, the employee, started to drive McDowell's car into the parking lot. The suspect thought the employee was trying to steal his car and fired multiple shots, striking the victim. McDowell took off, but officers were able to find him and arrested him without incident. He faces charges and is booked into DeKalb jail, the police department said. Now, let's jump right into it, man. This story is just, it makes no sense, bro. It makes no sense. And you would think, right, you bring your car into the car shop for a repair to get serviced. And then obviously they're going to take the keys. Obviously they're going to bring it into the garage. Obviously they're going to take a look at it. And this guy, I don't know what, man, was he drunk? Was he still drunk off the festivities from New Year's? I don't know what's going on, man. But apparently you have Daniel Gordon, the victim. Man, dude was just 24 years old, bro. The brother was just 24 years old. So he's bringing in the car into the shop, which is natural. And then this guy thinks that he's being carjacked at the car shop by the employees of the car shop. So in his knee-jerk reaction, he pulls a weapon and he starts dumping shots on his own vehicle, right? Striking the victim and taking his life, right? The victim did not make it. He passed away later at the hospital later in that day, right? And I just got to think, like, what is the thought process behind it, bro? What is the thought process behind it? Did he forget where he was at? It would be equivalent to going into the bank, right? And then you hand the bank teller your money and then you start dumping shots thinking that the bank teller trying to steal your money, bro. Like, come on. I really don't understand it. And one of my biggest fears is losing my life in a cheap way, right? I don't want to lose my life in a cheap way by a freak accident, by someone who was just not really thinking intelligently. I would just be so mad in my final moments of life thinking about my current circumstances, right? So it's ridiculous, man. So first thing I want to say is condolences to the family, well wishes to the family. God rest the brother's soul. It's a terrible story, man. But like I said, I watch the news, I pay attention to the news, and listen, if you pay attention to the news, you're going to get depressed, right? You're going to get depressed. And I actually fully understand people who decide to distance themselves away from the current events. They don't want to know what's the latest crime scene that happened. I understand it, bro. I understand it may take a toll on your mental health, but you have to understand the world that we live in, right? You can't put your head in the sand. You have to understand that this is a crazy world. This is an unpredictable world. This is a world full of people who you don't really know what type of time they're on. You don't really understand their mental state. You don't really understand their background, where they come from, their walk of life, everything that influenced them to be the person they are today, to where they would just immediately draw a weapon and start dumping shots on the person that is coming to service their vehicle, bro. You really don't know, man. You don't know if this guy was sober or not, because as soon as he started dumping shots, he immediately ran off and left his vehicle. So if you were going to abandon your vehicle in the first place, what was the point of dumping shots? It's not like you went and took the vehicle back. Man, it's just so many questions we got to ask, right? So listen, it's just sad all around. The young brother, he was working an honest job, working at the car shop. He was not harming nobody. He was not robbing nobody. He was pretty much an honest taxpaying citizen. But even being an honest taxpaying citizen might not be enough sometimes. Unfortunately, I wouldn't even call it wrong place, wrong time. But sometimes you cross paths with the wrong people that might put you in the wrong circumstances. That's the best way I could put it, man. Just a sad situation all around. I could only imagine what his family's thinking, what his family's going through. I understand if I feel like this, and I don't even know the brother that passed away, but the people who are close to him, man, I could not imagine the frustration and the anger and just all around just vengeance and rage they may feel towards the perpetrator. So I hope they get justice. I hope, homie gets the maximum sentence. And hopefully his family can find closure. I don't know how you find closure in a situation like this. It's just so random, just a very low intelligence situation. But man, that's the world we live in. That's the world we live in, bro. It's not sunshines and daisies. It's not, just happiness and rainbows. It's an unpredictable world. It's a crazy world full of crazy people. So, yeah, gotta stay on your toes, brothers. Gotta stay on your toes. It's your boy Nefakari Desaline back in the belly, yes indeed. And I'm gone. Peace. Like, share, subscribe, Cash App in the description. Support the platform. Support the platform. And I'm gone. Peace.
Reincarnated, I'm back in original fashion. I left on a horse and came back in that ass, and I left with abundance and came back to famine. We used to be pyramids, now we be rapping. Look how the mighty have fallen. Used to be running, now we be walking. When you be cooning, that's when they applauded. Selling your soul, your sons and your daughter. Gotta come up in this shit, they stuck in the mix. Really, my heart it be breaking. That's why I'm stacking that paper and handle my business. Pass it down in generation. Talking about money and power and building a nation. That's a deadly combination. Never be watching the TV, they pushing agendas, falsifying information. Know they got malice intentions. Step in the room and I'm feeling the tension. Enemy watching, he blocking my vision. Pay for the check cause I need my redemption. Building my kingdom, I need it protected. Ready for war like a young Money Congo. Never decided the team is the motto. Up in the crib and I'm whipping up waffles. Up in the crib and I'm smoking gelato. I'm chilling, I'm taking my pain and make it ambition. I'm blessed by the gods, but I ain't religious. I came for the power, they came for the bitch. They making no hourly wage, I got business. This is an art and they could never be taught. Selling my soul, I can never be bought. Play with my money, I see you ain't caught. Run to the check and I do it for sport. Babylon falling, I go to the source. Packing my luggage and go overseas. Shorty be with me and she so elite. Shorty be chocolate, I'm calling her Hershey. Secret intelligence probably gon' murk me. Don't fuck with brands cause nigga I'm Haitian. Say the wrong shit and you're smacking their faces.